Hello, this is Superguy019, and welcome back to another episode of Star Fox Zero. Now, before we move on to the final three missions of the game, we're going to be taking on the rest of the alternate paths. So, we're going to start with... Actually, we're going to start over here. So, this alternate path is by playing Area 3. But not the normal Area 3. So what happens is you go from Aqua Rosa to the alternate mission of Area 3, which will lead to Asteroid Field. So just keep that in mind. And we're gonna take it on. Now,
The Great Box requires your assistance while proceeding to navigate this asteroid field. Please give the Great Box defensive support.
I shall. This Asteroid Field isn't as exciting as the ones in the previous games, as basically this mission you're gonna just be destroying asteroids. Oh wow, you almost hit me there. So you're supposed to be defending Great Fox from all these incoming asteroids. However, I repeat, it is probably literally impossible to defend them from all of the asteroids coming in. So, you'll be hearing Great Fox's hit a lot. So yeah, that's kind of all there is to it, really. Every so often, there'll be some incoming enemies. If you watch the Sector Y part... No, I'm getting the names confused. Or, I'm kind of confusing myself because I'm used to Sector Z, which in this game, Sector Z is Sector Y. But if you watch a Sector Z part, you'll see that, wow, whoops. Kind of left my position for a minute. I thought enemy drones were spawning. Anyways, lost my train of thought there. But if you watch my Sector Y part, there are also enemy drones on this mission that like to fly in, which I'm not sure what part they like to fly in. I thought they were going to fly in now. But they'll probably be coming pretty soon. Overall, this mission's fairly easy. There they are. Only problem is, I could usually get them before they... I can usually get them before they... Oh, okay. I was wondering why he's getting hit. He's just running into the missiles like usual. I can usually get them before they detach, but the camera kinda has a mind of its own during that. When they spawn in, so it kinda makes it hard to shoot them. You can see from the cockpit view, which you can't see because I don't have a gamepad recorder. Also, getting the gold medal here is fairly easy. I'm not sure if I'll meet the requirement, but you basically have to get a certain number of hits. So destroy as many of these asteroids as you can, as well as destroying the drones before they detach, because you get a good 9 points, and that's it. Really simple.
The asteroid field has been successfully navigated.
Yeah, I think I got it. Look at that bomb traveling with Great Fox. Some nice detail. So, there you go, straight to Sector Beta. So, we're actually going to take on the other alternate path in this video because it's fairly short. So, the next alternate path is by playing Sector Alpha, and I forget which mission you have to do, but much like Fortuna, a member of the Star Wolf, a member of Star Wolf will appear in the mission. I believe the requirements is just completing one of these alternate missions. Oh no, okay, I remember. No, you have to complete Asteroid Field, and then a Star Wolf member will appear here every time you go to this stage now. So, I'll see you when I get there. Alright, I'm back, and I believe it's coming up pretty soon. I know what happens when you start going down, that member appears, so let's go ahead and get these bombs. Right about now. There we go. Hello, Pigma. And all you gotta do is Z-target, and you'll follow him. So, are we gonna be having a 1v1 with Pigma? Let's see. Should be fairly easy, right?
Good luck.
And like the jerk he is, he brings in a teammate. So taking these guys on is not as straightforward as a normal Star Wars fight. Much like Wolf, they have their own little tools they like to use. Andrew kind of already demonstrated his. Andrew already demonstrated his in the ultimate mission of Area 3. But you'll be seeing it a lot in this mission. So anyways, let's take these guys both on. And you know what? I just realized, for Pigma saying he's an ace pilot, sure is cowardly bringing in a teammate. No, how about no? There's Pigma's special move. Their special moves are actually not too bad to deal with. At least Pigma's isn't. I have to say, I really like that effect. It just makes things seem more intense. Especially when it's Wolf kind of zooming in on you and commenting. Good, I'd rather have it no other way. And Pigman's down. Now we just have Andrew to deal with.
Any last requests? Plasma shield.
There's his, which is honestly a bit more annoying to deal with than Pigman's is. But not too bad. Oh, I realized the very first time I did this much faster. I don't know. I always feel like the Star Wars fights go either way because either they're very cooperative or they just move around a lot. Kind of like he's doing right now. Then again, I actually finding myself paying more attention to the gamepad than the screen, which could be throwing me off. Stop, you're moving. We almost got him. What was that? Like screamed or something. I think that was a pretty cool fight though. Fighting two of them at once, trying to play dirty. But we're too good for that kind of stuff. Now the last mission is Great Fox, which is pretty much like an alternate version of Asteroid Fields. Some differences. I honestly wish
Requires your assistance in order to safely navigate this shortcut.
I honestly wish it could have been something a bit different. As I feel this is kind of just a rehash. But, oh well. There is something cool about it at the end. And it is just a short little mission, unlike the other missions, so whatevs. I believe it's a bit shorter than Asteroid Field as well. Sorry if I'm a little quiet right now. Not really too much to comment on this. We're kind of doing the same thing as we were doing last time. Well, Grey Fox really should learn how to dodge these asteroids. And there goes the camera once again. Yeah, I usually like to save my bombs for that point.
All enemy drones have been destroyed. The Great Fox is safe.
Forgot to mention the ones coming in. This mission is a bit more, let's say, aggressive. Oh, and here comes the boss of this mission. Look who's back to harass us once more. But don't worry. I don't want to jinx anything by saying this, but unlike the fight in Fortuna, this fight's actually fairly easy. But he also likes to attack the Great Fox. Now what you have to do is you have to shoot him a bit, and then he'll start going after you. And what you have to do is pretty much as Rob says. Get him to the line of fire, and Rob will shoot the heck out of him, too. Then he'll go back to doing his usual stuff. And you just gotta do it once more, and yeah, you only have to do this twice, and mission's pretty much over. No, I'm not really doing a good job of leading him there. that's it. Like I said, fairly easy compared to the hellish version of Fortuna. Like I said, I wish the mission wasn't a total rehash of Asteroid Field. But at least there's that boss, which even though it's easy, I think it's a pretty cool way to fight it. Using Great Fox's destructive laser to take him down.
No further threats detected. Returning to original trajectory.
Yeah, let us rejoin with our friends. Only problem going that path is you'll be going tier, which if you don't mind the missile mission, I guess it's not that bad. But, so yeah, those are all the alternate paths. I would have taken on this one sooner, but I believe around the time of recording, I didn't know about it when I got to Sector Alpha. But they're all done now. So now we can just move on to the last 3 missions. So that's gonna do it for this kind of massive episode. This is Evil Guy 019, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good morning, for real this time.